Lok Sabha has passed the Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rozgar and Ajeevika Mission Bill, or VBG Ramji Bill 2025, marking the most significant overhaul of India's rural employment framework since Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act (MGNREGA). The legislation formally replaces MGNREGA 2005 and signals a shift in how rural wage employment is designed, funded, and governed. Before we dive into the details of this new bill, please subscribe to Down to Earth. Your support helps us to produce more such meaningful videos every day. India's rural employment safety net is at a turning point. The Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rozgar and Ajeevika Mission Bill 2025 has been introduced in Parliament to replace MGNREGA, the law that guarantees wage employment to rural households. The government says the bill aligns rural employment with its Viksit Bharat 2047 vision, but workers, groups, economists, and farm unions warn that it weakens the legal right to work and shifts power to the center. Under the proposed bill, the annual work limit is raised from 100 to 125 days per household. The program is redesigned as centrally sponsored scheme with 60-40 funding split between the center and most states, and 90-10 for northeastern and Himalayan states. Union territories without legislatures will continue to receive full central funding. The bill also introduces a 60-day pause on work during peak agricultural seasons, which the states must notify in advance. Workers' organizations say this pause could severely affect women, landless laborers, and tribal communities who rely on MGNREGA as steady source of income.
आपके परिवार के लिए क्या हुआ इस स्कीम से?
ब्यावर से आए हैं, ब्यावर जिला से। हम नरेगा में काम करते हैं, 18 साल हो गया और हमके कमाने वाला तो कोई है ही नहीं है, बेटा नहीं है हमके पास, तो हम कैसे जिएंगे? नरेगा को बंद कर देंगे तो हम बुढ़ारा में कैसे सारा? हाँ, हमके नरेगा तो हमके चलनी चाहिए, हमके खेती नहीं है, हमके कुछ भी नहीं है, तो किसके सहारे जिएंगे हम तो नरेगा में जहाँ पेट भरे करा हो।
तो घर का काम गुजारा केवल नरेगा के सहारे चलता रहेगा, और अगर ये चला गया तो घर का आधार निकल जाएगा।
कैसे चलाएंगे? हमको तो कुछ भी नहीं है।
The most fundamental change lies in how employment is guaranteed. Under MGNREGA, work is demand-driven. Any rural household can legally ask for employment, and the center is obligated to fund it, even when demand rises due to drought or economic distress. The new bill replaces this with prefixed state-wise normative allocations set by the center. Once this limit is reached, states must fund any additional work themselves. Critics argue this effectively caps employment regardless of need.
तो मान लीजिए अभी तो यह है कि कोई भी काम मांगने जाएंगे, ये डिमांड ड्रिवन है, जो काम मांगने जाएंगे उनको काम मिलेगा, पैसा हो सकता है कि बहुत, क्योंकि कई बार डिले हो रहा है, वो बाद में उनका आएगा, लेकिन अभी उन्होंने तय कर दिया, ये कानून में लिखा है कि वो एक एलोकेशन करेंगे, उस एलोकेशन से ज्यादा यदि कोई राज्य सरकार करती है तो उसका पूरा 100% खर्चा उन्हीं को भुगतना पड़ेगा। एक बड़ी चीज उन्होंने इसके अधिसूचना से संबंधित ही जोड़ी है, जो सेक्शन 4(4) में है, वो कहता है कि ग्राम पंचायतों का भी वो बंटवारा 3 कैटेगरी में करेंगे। अब ए कैटेगरी भी होगी, बी कैटेगरी होगी, सी कैटेगरी होगी। ए कैटेगरी ऐसी होगी जहां लगभग जरूरत नहीं है नरेगा चलाने की। बी कैटेगरी होगी जहां पे कि अनुसूचित जाति, जनजाति या कुछ और अति पिछड़ों को मिला के उनके लिए वो नरेगा चलाएंगे। सी कैटेगरी में उस पंचायत में सबको काम मिलेगा। तो आप मान के चलिए कि ये मतलब कितना हम देखते हैं। 1997 में बीपीएल का सर्वे हुआ, 2002 में बीपीएल का सर्वे हुआ, और बीपीएल का सर्वे आज तक हम एक सर्वे ठीक से नहीं कर पाए, और अभी हम नरेगा के लिए ये जो एबीसी की कैटेगरी बनाएंगे, इस एबीसी की कैटेगरी से किसको काम मिलेगा? जो सबसे वंचित है, क्या उसको काम मिल पाएगा उस पंचायत में? तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा एक तरीके से उन्होंने किया है।
How the new act completely subverts the basic provisions of NREGA from being a demand-driven to supply controlled, from being bottom up now to top down, from being a scheme where the principal entire responsibility rested with the central government to a divided responsibility, which takes away the whole spirit that there is no guarantee anymore.
The bill also introduces a technology-heavy governance framework. Biometric attendance, GPS tracking of work sites, AI-based monitoring, and weekly public disclosure of data will be mandatory. All projects will be integrated into a national rural infrastructure stack linked to PM Gati Shakti plan. While the government says this will improve transparency, activists warn that technical failures and poor connectivity could deny work to eligible laborers. Economists have also raised concerns about centralization. They warn that giving the center control over where work is provided and how much funding states receive could turn employment into a discretionary tool, especially in opposition-ruled states.
The worst part of this discretion is what I call the switch-off clause under Section 4 and 5. The clause which says that the central government will decide where and when this scheme comes into force. This defeats the purpose of employment guarantee.
Calling the bill a rollback of constitutional guarantees, the MGNREGA Sangharsh Morcha has announced nationwide protests on December 19th. As the legislation moves through Parliament, the debate is clear. Should rural employment remain a legal right initiated by people or become a planned program governed by budgets, technology, and central approvals?
Another very dangerous discretionary power, and please all the state governments must take note of this. The Government of India reserves the right to set so-called normative state-wise allocations. So each state will have a certain allocation decided by the center. Within that allocation, there will be cost sharing 60-40. Unlike now when the government provides 90% of the funding. 60-40 cost sharing, and if the states want to spend more, they will have to pay 100%. Now this is going to destroy the scheme just as much as the switch-off clause, because the poor states especially will find it hard to contribute their share, and then they will slow down on sanctioning projects. Today, what is driving this scheme? It's not just the work demand, it's also the project demand.
Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions, do write to us by commenting on this video.